Okay, welcome to the interview process with Pure Water of Los Angeles. By now, you should have been emailed this packet that says telemarketing and appointment setting, and this was your description to learn a little bit about our company. At this point, you should have also watched your first video. It's about 15 minutes, kind of tells a little bit about what we do as a company, and it coincides with this telemarketing and appointment setting manual that you were sent. So, be sure you read through this, and you do have an interest in what we're doing here. This is about an 8-page document, and you at this point should have read page 1, page 2 that has our standard script, page 3, a little bit more about our pitch and script, has some pictures here showing you exactly what we're looking for. And on page 4, it had some recordings of some of our other appointment setters. Some of these recordings that were included here are pretty close to our pitch, and some of them were not very good. You can listen to any one of these recordings by highlighting or clicking on any one of these links, or copying any one of these links and pasting it into your Explorer web browser, and it should open up an audio file. So again, this was just to kind of give you a little background as to what's being said by some of our other appointment setters. And the whole purpose of this is for you to learn what our pitch and our product is. And should we be a good fit for one another and you come on board and start working for our company, we'll refine your pitch within the first week that you come on board as well. But since this is a preliminary interview process, we're going to be using this to get about 10 recordings from you. So what I would like you to do is skip over to this page here, should be page 6, that talks about getting started on Skype. And the reason why we use this, during the interview process, what we're looking to do is capture about 10 recordings from you just to see how you speak with local companies here in the U.S. And just have a good command of our pitch. We're not necessarily looking for you to set any appointments or anything like that. That's not the purpose of this. But what we are looking to do is to see how well or how good of a command you have in speaking with companies here located in the U.S. So in order to get some recordings, or you are asked during the interview process to either provide us with some of your call recordings, maybe on some other accounts that you've had. But if you don't have any recordings, then you can take a couple hours and prepare some recordings for us, just so we can see exactly if this is going to be a good fit for you. I understand some people may not want to do this, but obviously it is part of our interview process in order to make our selection. So like I said, what we're looking for is about 10 recordings. In order for someone to get 10 recordings, probably is about 2 hours worth of calls. And what we're looking for is to see how well you've learned our pitch and how you sound on the phone, not necessarily that you're able to get any appointments. It's just extracting information from companies. If by chance you do happen to get an appointment, then just hold on to it, so when you come on board you can get an appointment right off the bat. So in these instructions right here, what you're going to see is most of you probably have Skype loaded on your computer. What we're going to be doing is asking you to download this program right here called Pamela Recording. And what Pamela Recording, it's a free program, lets you record up to about 5 minutes, or actually maybe 15 minutes worth of a phone call. And then it allows you to email me that WAV file that it creates after you make the recording. So make sure you go through these instructions right here, and the corresponding video that's going to be associated with this next step of the interview process, and it'll show you how to send us a recording off of Pamela Recording. Once you do have this software loaded onto your computer, what you'll be able to do is, on any computer, if you go into your My Documents folder, it'll have this thing called Pamela Recordings, and it'll create a WAV file. It'll actually reference the phone number of the call that you were on and the date that you made the call, and then all we would ask is that you email us about 10 WAV files. And what we're looking to hear is not necessarily the companies that gave you the hang-ups or the not interested. We're actually looking for recordings where you had dialogue with the companies. You were able to extract some information, such as how many employees they have, and if you were able to get through our pitch on the prior pages. And what we're looking for is to see how well you were able to extract information from these companies. So again, I'm not looking for 10 recordings where they all said that they weren't interested. I know that there will be people that tell you they're not interested. We are looking for the calls that you were able to extract some information from the companies. So where do you get the list from? Well, open up your web browser and go to maps.google.com. And what I want you to do is type in over 20 employees near Los Angeles. And it's going to ask you, did you mean over 20 employees near Los Angeles? And then you should get a line that says, find businesses matching over 20 employees near Los Angeles. And if you click on this link right here, it should give you different companies for you to contact. In fact, if you look at the very bottom of this, it's going to say there's 46,000 results of companies around Los Angeles that have over 20 employees. And since we're testing this and we are calling in the Los Angeles area, what I would like you to do is type in over 20 employees, and we're going to say near San Francisco. So again, find businesses matching over 20 employees near San Francisco. Even gives you a little map here, but there are over 30,000 businesses that match those results. So you can also do San Diego. And again, there is over about 5,000 businesses that match those results as well. And what I'm going to do is have you go to the middle pages and work your way to either side. This way you don't overlap with anyone else, but here are some companies for you to contact. So once you get to about 10 recordings that you feel comfortable with emailing over to us, just go ahead and send that over to us. You can do near any one of these cities here. Like I said, San Diego, San Francisco, just happen to be big cities in our area. You can do Arizona is another one. Again, we're not looking for companies necessarily in our area. Again, this is just a test for you to try our script, and near Arizona would be about 73,000 companies. So there's 3 different areas that you can pinpoint in order for you to make calls. And right here's the phone numbers of the companies for you to call on. So go ahead, work on that. Once you get to about 10 to 15 recordings, you can go ahead and email those over to me. If you do have any questions, feel free to give me a call at that time, and good luck. And you should also watch the corresponding video that is uploaded within this training link.